Hey guys, so I saw this video talking about MCU being in shambles, and it had a picture of Sam Wilson's Captain America on it, and I think that probably I didn't watch the video. It's a Mr. H video. I love Mr. H's stuff, so I'm not gonna rag on the video because I didn't actually watch it, but it got me thinking: Is Sam Wilson's Captain America the problem? N- no, I don't think he is, and I don't think Mr. H is going to say that in the video, to be honest. I don't think that's his point. I think the point is the fact that they've let politics run amok in their agency, and now it's hindered so much of their product that it's poisoned so much of their product having politics that it's hard for people to want to watch. And I know all the arguments, and I disagree and adamantly disagree with some arguments on how much politics is involved with certain levels of media or certain entertainment medias. Um, and I just I bet if Captain America 4 comes out and it's just a straight sort of forward action movie, um, it's probably gonna be good. It's probably gonna be a fun time. I'm literally okay. So I'm a Steve Rogers Captain America fan. The only other person that I kind of liked as Captain America was Bucky Barnes. I did not like when John Walker was Captain America. This even includes the comic books, and I've gone back because I got a bunch of Batman issue comic books because I love comics, and I didn't like it when John Walker was Captain America, although very compelling story, and the way that it all happens is really cool. How you see this character struggle to live up to the ideals established by Steve Rogers and not be able to do it, and people constantly nagging at him, and then he falls, his best friend gets injured and dies, and then he then kills, which is not Captain America at all. And it's really good stuff, and I like it. And you can say that, Falcon Winter Soldier borrowed those elements, which is, they did, and I think that's why it ended up being one of the strongest MCU TV shows. And I think what hindered it was probably lack of action, um, weird choices with certain characters, and political messaging. You didn't need the ideology in there. You could have done so much more without that being in there. And because you have that be part of one character story, Isaiah Bradley, have that be part of his character story because that is true to his character. But again, we are now in the MCU year 2025, I think, right? That's when it's supposed to be set. And you mean to tell me that for some reason Sam Wilson's The Falcons family cannot get bank money? I don't understand. That's not true, not even by the world standard, Like that's not. I've personally never known anybody get denied anything from the bank uh, for any reason based on skin tone, um, at all. And I mean my pull is relatively, small to people who I know and interact with on a regular basis, but I just don't see that being a real thing unless there's some real credit issues, especially when you have saved the world like Sam Wilson did. But anyway, small tangent, sorry. So then you focus then on you got Captain America. Was it supposed to be New World Order? NWO. But so you got that. He's gonna fight, Steve Nash and Bret, or not Bret Hart. Oh my gosh! But you got him having to fight the NWO. Razor Ramon. And now you've got this new Captain America movie. The suit, honestly, it looks worse. You know, I don't. I think the suit at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier looks a lot better than this one he's gonna have in. Maybe it's gonna be a stealth suit though, right? Maybe they're doing Captain America and Winter Soldier thing. But who knows? Anyway, the only other person that I've liked as Captain America other than Steve Rogers would be Bucky Barnes. Um, Sam Wilson as Captain America, I'm just not a fan of, dude. Like, I feel, and I feel like this with any character when they replace one character with another. Oh, it's a mantle. It's not a mantle. Batman's not a mantle. Superman's not a mantle. Captain America is not a mantle. Thor is definitely not a mantle. These things in titles are not mantles. They are heroes associated with a character that has been established for years. That would essentially be like saying um, Goku is a mantle, Prince Vegeta is a mantle. These they're not mantles. These are characters. These are heroes that are associated with characters for a reason. You're doing yourself a disservice by saying they're mantles. But I digress. Digress. You can have Sam like Captain America 4. If they keep it as a straight up action movie, spy thriller, I like the last two Captain America movies. You got a good thing going. So I'm a tiny bit hyped, tiny hype for Captain America 4. Um, Thor: Love and Thunder was a big disappointment, and that's a whole nother rant for a whole nother time. Um, I think the MCU is in a tiny bit of a shamble, because they've leaned too far into politics, current into ideas that hinder your product and poison it. But I think they can course correct. You guys let me know in the comments down below.